Hello to my Aries and Aries Rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, here today to do your monthly reading for December of 2022. Thanks so much for being here with me. Okay, so let's get into it. First six houses here on YouTube. Remainder of the reading will be contained in the link below. It is on Patreon. And don't forget, I'm doing my yearly readings too for the 12 zodiac signs, career, love, money. Those are all on Patreon, tier 1. But to get to the monthly reading extended, you want tier 2, which is only $5.55. However, you're getting both yearly and monthly zodiacs for that price. Okay. First house, obstacles and challenges here. You know, what's new for you Aries, right? It's not your first rodeo. It certainly won't be your last. I feel like you are juggling all the balls in the air, not just one or two or three. You've got a lot on your plate, and it's because people just keep giving you more and more to do because you're so capable. And it feels like you have an abundance of energy this month, even more so than usual, and you are trying to burn it off. What's the advice card? Forgiveness. Okay, so relationships feel strained at the beginning of December. However, there is someone in particular that you need to forgive their transgressions against you, Aries. In this instance, they did not mean to offend you. However, it is important for you to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and it might not even be face-to-face. It might be writing them an email or writing them a handwritten note, old-fashioned way, and just leaving it for them somewhere to let them know that you are what they've done. Okay? And then it's time to forgive. Forgive and forget, Aries. Okay, your second house of your possessions and finances. Well, you wish you had more, for sure. And unfortunately, this is the card of pushing away that which you want because you are in such a heavy desire mode for the money this month. Now, it could be that you're finding yourself short on the funds because you did not have as much as you've intended to have for the holidays. Improving health. Is this camera ever going to focus? I don't know. Improving health. Kind of. So, you know, I feel like that there's good news in the money in that you're going to be feeling better in December, and therefore you're able to do more than you have last month. Obviously, this is not health advice, or medical advice, rather. If you need to get something checked out medically by a professional, please do so immediately. But it looks like you're going to be feeling better in December, so that's good news. What's your third house like here? Third house, we have victory and success. Okay, that's good news. Remember, third house rules brother, sister, a sibling, anyone you would consider a sibling. They are having a victory to celebrate in December, and you may hear that from them. Unlikely, though, means that their whole desires may not come to fruition in December. So there might be something about divine timing here where part of it came true, or they heard a piece of it, a rumor in the wind. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket, tell them, of course, right? This is just a simple message. You know, don't count all the eggs before they hatch. However, I mean, they've got victory and success under the surface here, so I do feel like there's something to celebrate, regardless of the Holy Grail that they've intended for coming to fruition this month. They might have to wait a little while longer to receive the Holy Grail. That's the only thing here. Your fourth house, Aries, house of home, where you currently live, well, we have mental conflict here. Someone in your home is sending you mixed signals. Now, if this is a door-to-door salesman, obviously don't answer the door or simply send them away. But, you know, this can be someone that you have to deal with, because this could be a relative of yours that actually lives with you, or this could be someone who's visiting your home for the holidays. And they are saying one thing and they are doing the opposite. And so that is not going to bode well for the Aries, because the Aries is going to want answers as to why this behavior is taking place, because that's not cool. However, you are advised to let it go. Once you get the information that you're asking for, let it go and don't fester over it. And that is because, well, number one, you simply don't have time to do this back and forth. You have a lot to do and you have a lot on your plate. And the other thing is, it's not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get what you want or where you want by badgering this person who is behaving this way. Eventually, they're going to give it up because they're going to get bored with us and they're going to move on to something else, instead of constantly annoying you. Your fifth house, your house of fun, social life, social circle, friendships, and above all, your dating life. For those of you single Aries. Shadow. Well, shadow is the moon card in traditional tarot, but it's like inward reflection. You're not really feeling like going out. You know, you may say yes to an invitation, Christmas party, something like that, New Year's party, but you're not really feeling it. You just much rather be home in your pajama pants, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You might also be feeling a little lethargic with everything that you've got going on, and that's okay. You know, you're human just like anybody else. Now, be assertive. I feel like this is talking about the moon card, in that if someone is trying to beat you up, not physically, obviously, but verbally, about not going out and not being, you know, little Miss or Mr. Social Butterfly, the Aries is not having it. You know, if you say no, you don't want to go, like you really mean no. Like you're really sorry, but you're not in the mood to go. And when Aries is not in the mood to go, you don't take them out, because you're only going to have a bad time and they're only going to have a bad time. So they need to oblige with your wish to stay home and be a hermit this month. You're not always like this, so you know what? They can take it. Your sixth house, work and health. Well, this is good news. Recognition and reward. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. I feel like this is talking about your health regimen. For a lot of you Aries, you know, perhaps you've changed your diet recently, went back to your exercise routine or whatever kind of form of exercise worked for you, and you're feeling better about yourself overall, or maybe your body is feeling better, which is fantastic, right? This is also my card of rewards at work. So it looks like you're being rewarded at work. Could be an extra bonus or an unexpected bonus, or the bonus could be a little bit more than you had anticipated, which is fabulous. Communicate clearly, okay? Communicate clearly when it comes to work and health. For most of you, this is going to be talking about work, though, in that, you know, if you're getting too heavy of a workload, you're going to have to let somebody know that you need some help in delegating this. The Aries, despite popular belief, is not going to be able to do everything herself or himself, okay? Not this month. Maybe other months, but not this month. Okay, so let's take a look to see who's around you in your seventh house of relationships before we go on to the extended. Well, we have the Judgment card, Libra energy. We've got the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Some people think this is simply a Scorpio, but it could be all of the above. And we have the King of Swords here. This is another air sign, so Libra again. So we have double Libra, Gemini, and also Aquarius. So that's who's around you in your seventh house of relationships, or that is who's stalking the Aries. We are going to go over your seventh house of relationships in depth in the extended reading, complete with romance angel cards. We're also going to be going over your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if that applies to you. Your 9th house of travel and school, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or best friend, and your 12th house, which is what's about to happen in the future. Look for it in March, Aries, around your birthday time. Many blessings. Take care.